So, as you get older, it is important for you to carefully think about what you need. We need clothing. What are some things we need? So Balin is going to want to go buy something, okay? We're going to, for sake of simplicity, we're going to use small numbers. He's going to borrow something, say, to buy a bicycle, okay? Sarah's going to be the bank. She's going to be my banker. Gracie is going to be the saver, okay? Okay. Gracie, this is your money, okay? I expect it back when we're finished, okay? You hold on to that. You want to count it for me? Tell me how much money you have there. She's got $10. Okay. What's this say, Sarah? The bank. You want to open that up? How much do you have in there?
I have nothing.
You have nothing. The bank has nothing. Okay. And Balin, this says my money to spend. Okay. You want to open that up and see how much is inside there? Count it for us. Count it for us. Let us know how much you have. $5. Okay. So he has $5 in his. It's his money to spend. So we'll pretend like that's his wallet. Okay. Now, Gracie, she's the big business money bags over here. She's made all this money from selling lemonade or doing chores around the house for mom and dad, and she decides that her piggy bank's just getting too full. So she wants to go to the bank and open up a savings account. So she comes to the bank, and Sarah, here's another one called My Savings Account, okay? So Sarah, you're the banker. Gracie's going to deposit or put her money into her savings account. So, Miss Gracie, if you will give the banker your $10, and we just put it, and what's the front of that say? All right, my savings account. So that should say Gracie's savings account, okay? So the bank's going to take care of Gracie's money for her. Now, Balin over here, he's been out and one of his good friends has a nice used bicycle for sale. It costs $15, okay? Let me back up, okay? It costs $10, okay? $10. And how much did you have there? $5. You have $5, okay? Now, can he buy that bicycle? He cannot buy it. Wow, he doesn't have enough money, does he? So, Balin comes to his good friend, Sarah the banker. Oh, I forgot to do something, Sarah. I was going to stretch out chairs. This is what I was going to do, Sarah. She's going to be the banker. I thought about that too. Okay. Sarah's the banker. Balin comes and says, Miss Sarah, I need $10 to buy a bicycle. He's got $5, but you know, he might like to buy something else. He don't want to use all his money up. You want to keep some money. So he comes to the banker. Miss Sarah, can I borrow $10? He says, sure. Sarah says, sure. Gracie just let us use her, just brought us $10. So Sarah, you're going to take the money that you have there, all $10 of it, okay, and you're going to give it to Balin. Now, Balin, how much do you have?
15.
You've got $15, okay? So now, does he have enough money to buy that bicycle for $10? All right, he's got it. Cool. All right. So he goes and buys a bicycle. Well, each month then, sometimes you have to pay monthly on it. If it's a large amount, you have to pay like a little bit back in time, or maybe say he just bought it for 6 months. Well, the 6 months is up and the bank's wanting their money back. And Miss Banker over here goes and knocks on the door. Mr. Balin, it's time to pay your loan back. Well, how much is he gonna give her back?
8.
Okay, how much did she give him? $10. Okay, you're gonna give her the $10 back because you you've earned it now. You've been doing chores around the house, and you've earned enough money to give the $10 back.
Just count 5
Okay. Now, what's Sarah the baker going to do with that $10? Put it back in Gracie's account, because if Gracie, if she ever comes back and will ask for her money, we've got to give it to her. So you're going to put that back in Gracie's account. Okay. All right. Now, has the bank made any money yet? No. But we've got to pay our employees and pay for the buildings. Balin, though, he's got to pay the bank some interest. He's got to pay us for letting him borrow that money. And that's going to cost him $4. So Balin, along with that $10 there, you need to give the bank $4 more. And what's that called? Interest, okay? All right. So now put that in the envelope called the bank. Okay? The bicycle. He's paid the money back to the bank, the $10, and he's also paid the bank a little bit extra, the interest there, for loaning him that money. Now Gracie's over here saying, well, is that really fair? I let you use my money, but what do I get for it? Well, the bank is going to pay her for letting us use her money. So, Miss Banker, I want you to take $2 out of the bank and put it in Gracie's savings account. Okay? You're going to put it in her savings account envelope. This is hard. You see what I do on every day of the week. All right. So, and Gracie, she decides that she needs her money back. So she goes to the banker and says, I need to close my savings account, please. She's gonna buy something or maybe go to college or whatever. So she goes to the bank and the banker gives her back her savings account. Okay. Now Gracie, I want you to open your money up now and count how much you have.
I already know I have 14.
You have 14? Count it.
Yeah, 14.
$12. So she had started out with $10 and she brought that to the bank and she made money. She's got $2 extra now because she let us use her money. Sarah, how much money do you have now? So open your envelope. You have $2. So the bank made a little bit of money so we can pay our employees, and that's how the bank makes money. And Balin over here, he started out with $5, he borrowed 10, and how much do you have now? $1 and a shiny new bicycle. Pay somebody to sit there and open the account. We've had to pay our employees to do all that work, and we've taken your money in, but it's still your money. It's not our money. So we haven't made any money that way yet. That's actually cost us money because we've had to pay those employees. But we have another side of the bank for loans. When you get older, you may want to buy a car, you may want to buy a house, you may want to go to college or a vocational school, and all that takes money. And if you don't have enough money, you can come to the bank and fill out lots and lots of paperwork, and we will loan you that money, let you borrow it, so that you can buy a car or a house or go to college. So now we've given out the money that we have. We still haven't made any money. When you start making, you require them to start making payments back to the bank each month. You pay a little bit of it back, and a little bit of that, what you pay back goes to pay back the bank the money that you borrowed, but also you'll pay back a little bit extra. And what was that called? You're going to pay a little bit extra more back.
Taxes.
Interest. You're going to pay interest. So.
And then that taxes money goes to the bankers?
It's called interest.
letting you hold it.
Okay. They may have used rocks. They may have used turtle shells. They may have used seashells, something that they found that they thought there was value in. It was real pretty, maybe some real pretty type of rock. So they saved these up and they'll say, well, I'll give you 5 of these rocks for this, or I'll give you 6 turtle shells for that. Help me to be able to provide them for my family and hopefully be able to send them to college too one day. But, so I just want you to know that, even at this young age, you can start thinking about what you would like to do, whether it's something in the business field, nursing, doctors, lawyers. There's all kinds of wonderful teachers. There's all kinds of career fields out there. So just think, maybe someday one of you might decide to go into banking because I was here today. But I want to talk to